wouldn't jump out and just say that. At the time I said that, I was just probably mad that someone questioned me. But my goal is to win the championship. If I was to get any awards from us winning, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. But at the same time, I know the big picture, and I think that all my teammates know the big picture. The coaching staff know the big picture. The management knows the big picture. So I think everyone's on the same page. And when you have that, you got something positive where there's no arguments or anything, and it's just one goal, and you're not going to let something so little get in the way.
Derrick, how many times have you watched the video of you driving the lane, going up for the shot, going down the wall, play, whatever, instead of motivation, get back to your
I watched it probably 20, 30 sometimes, but I try not to think about it. Or when I look at the video, I try to get it out of my mind as quickly as possible, because it was in the past. At that time, I didn't train my body the way I trained it now, and I know that I improved every area of my body, so I should be more balanced than in the past.
The expectations and the injury coming off of that, and also knowing what you mean to Chicago, particularly the south side of Inglewood, do you feel any extra pressure, more pressure than normal?
I don't think it's no pressure. I mean, as a player, you would want pressure, but right now, I think I'm at ease. I think I've been preparing myself a long time to be in this position. I think if I was to come in here out of shape and not working out like how I was, of course I'd be scared and not believing in myself. But I know all the hard work I put into my craft, and I know how much I worked out. So for me to step on the court, it's just me going out there, believing in myself, and really having the confidence to try to go out there and win every game.
Derrick, while you were working on your game during your time away, was there a particular part of your game that you were focusing on to add to, and where do you feel that you're going to be different in terms of things that you've added here?
I think I'm going to play the same way. I don't think there's one area. The only thing that probably changes is probably my jump shot. I can shoot a little bit further. But I said the biggest thing that changes is my confidence level. I think if you work hard in any sport or anything that you're doing, that you're going to have a confidence level that's pretty high, because you know that other people aren't doing the same thing.
Derrick, a lot of awesome. What other things did you do?
Fun, man. Fun, sleep. No, but I did have some great times out there in LA. I had a chance to tour with Adidas. I went to Europe. I went to Asia. I went to the Philippines. So those were great times, but I was working at the same time. So I really didn't have a chance to really take it in. But just the opportunity to be walking, running, and doing the same things that I did previous to the injury is great. To be here, seeing you all being back in Chicago, actually feeling like a basketball player, this excites me very much.
Derrick, your injury became a national conversation. It seemed everybody had an opinion in other sports as well. To what extent did you start getting text messages or phone calls from athletes or celebrities in other sports?
I got a lot. And to all of them that did text me or reached out to me, I thank them for that. But some of them I didn't get back to. I don't think there's no need to name drop any of them, because I'm not that type of person. But to all of them that reached out, I appreciate it. It was a tough time to hear advice from people that actually been through the same thing that I've been through, or even cared about what I was going through. And let me know that people out there really care.
Derrick, what's the single biggest thing right here? What's the single biggest thing that drives you heading into this season, and what role did the layoff play in sharpening some sort of edge?
I think, like I said, the thing that drives me is just winning the championship. I think that's the only thing on my resume that I'm missing is a championship. This is a great time to do it, where everybody's watching. It's the biggest stage you can possibly play on, and my teammates, they're preparing themselves for a big year, and I am too. So it should be a crazy, magical year where I think it's going to be a lot of people watching, and I know it should be exciting to the Bulls fans.
Derrick, how's becoming a father change?
Man, having a kid, he runs everything. Runs everything, but it's a blessing at the same time. Really having a kid, just being around him. My father wasn't in my life, so I have the opportunity to be around him like that. And if I do everything opposite of what he did, I should put myself in a good position to raise my son the right way. So just seeing his traits, seeing how he's starting to show emotion, laughing, taking steps. It makes me feel good as a father and a young man that I'm actually doing something right, where he doesn't have to worry about anything. It makes me feel good that I'm able to take care of my family.